Good morning and welcome to Morristown East High School. Welcome to our Work-Based Learning Showcase. My name is Leanne Manus. I'm the Work-Based Learning teacher in the CDC department here at East, and we have a special presentation that we would like to share with you. We have 20 students in our classroom and 8 peer tutors. This program will provide a glimpse of what we do throughout the year. So now I'll turn it over to Coach Romer.
Thank you. First of all, I want to give a shout out to all our worksite partners, Morristown Country Club, Morristown Landing, Golden Corral, Lakeway Container, Pink Pig Studio, Food City, In-N-Out Pizza, Papa John's, Riding High Incorporated, Sunshine Laundry, Heart Song, Carm Stores, the Rehab Group, Regency Retirement Village, Isaiah House, Dollywood, Footwire, and Synchronized Logistics. Also, there's some schools inside the school system that provide us with job sites: Fairview Market, Hillcrest, Russellville, and Morristown East. We've also got 2 businesses inside our classrooms: Mo East Merch and WBL Crafts. And those 2 job sites give us the funds that allow us to do some extra for the kids. Water bottles, working field trips, the clothes their interview clothes they've got on today. So that one right there is 2 of the better job sites that we have that help provide us with the opportunities we get. The job site partners, we couldn't do this without you. Okay, for you guys that are here, special thank you. And like I said, we could not do this without you. We know how much that the kids in our class appreciate it, and we hope that we're always doing a good job for you guys. So what we've done is we've interviewed each kid. And we're going to bring up that student. He'll stand there. And these logos are going to be around the interview. And that's all the job sites that the student has went to. So it's pretty impressive just to know how many different job types they got to do during the school year. And first to come up to the stage will be Jeremiah Kegley.
What are some of the job sites you've worked at this year?
I worked at Heart Song, Riding High, Specialty, Food City, In-N-Out Pizza, Golden Corral.
Okay, out of those job sites, which one is your favorite and why?
I like Country Club because I like to drive a golf cart.
Okay. What are some things that you've learned this school year?
I've learned learning to do time sheets.
Okay. What would you like to tell the future students about the Work-Based Learning program?
Going on field trips.
Okay. If you could give a shout out to anyone, who would you give a shout out to and why?
Miss Manus to help get my things done.
Okay. After exiting the program, what would you like to do?
Get a job or earn money.
All right. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you, Jeremiah. That was good. Our next student, Bryson Turner. Hello, what's your name?
Bryson Antonio.
How old are you?
18.
How many years have you been in the program?
What room?
1 year? Yeah. What are some of the job sites you went to this year? Dollywood? Specialty?
University.
Lakeway Container? And you got to go to Papa John's too.
Papa John's.
Yeah. What do we do at Papa John's?
Pizza box.
Pizza boxes, yeah. What job did you like the best? Did you like Hollywood?
Dollywood.
Yeah, I think you told me because it was outside. But you got to clean tables, you got to pick up trash. You want to make the park look good, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did a good job at that. I know how much they appreciated it. What are some of the things you learned in the class this year? About hard work and working with others, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to do different jobs and stuff. So did you enjoy, since this is your first year, did you have a good time in this class?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I appreciate it, Jack Bryson. Thank you very much. Thank you, Bryson. Miss April Young. Hello, can you tell me your name?
My name is April Young,
How are you?
18,
How many years have you been in the WBL program?
2,
Can you tell me some of the job sites you've been on this year?
Food City, In-N-Out Pizza, Regency Retirement, and March.
Okay. And of all those sites, which one do you like the best?
In-N-Out Pizza,
In-N-Out Pizza. Is there a reason why?
communication,
Yeah.
family, helping people, cleaning tables, and learning how to put the dishes up.
Yeah, that's something that you was real good at when you worked down there. What are some of the things you learned when you was down there? Learn how a restaurant business operates, as far as being a cashier, and how fast it is back there where they make the food and everything. It's really fast paced, ain't it? You have to be on your toes. For future students in the WBL program, what do you want to tell them?
Try your best and do your best.
Yeah, that's always good advice. Is there anybody you want to give a shout out to?
The Brent and Ashley,
Yeah, is there a particular reason, them two?
they are close friends to me and they make me laugh.
Oh yeah, you and Ashley's been friends for a while. Brent, he just joined the team and he's been real good to you. So when you exit the program, what would you like to do?
Work at In-N-Out Pizza.
Yeah, that's a good job. Good people down there. I know they'd love to have you. And can you tell me one thing that you're thankful for in the WBL program?
People that helps me try to get the job.
Yeah, all right. Well, April, you've been great. Thank you. Thank you, April. Lewis Starnes.
Hi, what's your name?
Hi, my name is Louis Thorns, and I'm 22 years old, and this is my 5th year of work-based learning program.
What are some of the job sites you worked at this year?
I worked there at Dollywood. This is my first job here at Sweet Shop, and I worked there at Synchronized Surface Manufacturing, Lakeway Container, Picnic Pottery, Studio, and Project-based learning. Also, we're going to hire each year.
Okay, of those job sites, which one is your favorite and why?
I like Dollywood because I always like it, and it's one of my best jobs here at Sweet Shop since I got hired by new hire orientation.
Okay, what are some of your accomplishments this year?
I got a job, and I got my first time here, and I already got hired, as I say, hired me after new hire orientation month of March on this weekend.
Okay, what are some things you've learned this year?
I learned how to make the caramel apples, and all kinds of apples that I used to take a stem out of it and put a stick on it and dip it with caramels and stack on each side on this baking sheet. And I have a ETSU website, and I learned how to sell my artwork at Autism Expo.
Okay, very good. What would you like to tell future students about the work-based learning program?
I can tell those future students is to do your work until your work gets paid off.
Good job. If you could give a shout out to someone, who would you give a shout out to and why?
I'd like to give a shout out to Miss Neesmith for encouraging me for my artwork.
Okay. After exiting the program, what do you want to do?
I always like to work at Dollywood.
All right. Are you thankful for being in the work-based learning program?
Yes, because being independent.
Perfect. Thank you, Lewis.
Yo.
Thank you, Lewis. Miss Jocelyn Martin.
She likes it.
Okay, look at it. What are some things that you've learned this year?
Mine's here. She out on Monday.
Are you happy to be in the work-based learning program?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Jocelyn. Mr. Cameron Davis. Hello, we're with Cameron Davis. And Cameron, how old are you? 18 years old, and you've been in the program for how many years? 1. This is your first year, yes. And can you tell me some of the job sites you've been to, Cameron? Have you been to In-N-Out Pizza? Uh-huh. Have you been to Original Footwear? Yes. And you've also been to the rehab group. Is that correct? Yes. Which one do you like the best? Do you like Original Footwear? Do you guys like break boxes down and take shoes out of boxes and stuff? Is that what you do down there? It is? So why do you like the WBL program? Do you have a good time when you're in here? Do you like going on the bus trips to work sites? Do you like that? You do? Yeah. Well, who's your favorite teacher? Huh? Do you like Coach Brent? Because he was with you last year, wasn't he? Huh? Yeah, he was with you last year. So you like him. He helps you a lot, doesn't he? And Cameron Davis, thank you very much. Thank you, Cameron. Mr. Diego Gallegos.
With Diego Gallegos. How old are you, Diego? 19? 19 years old. Where all did you work this year? Pink Pig? Original Footwear? Yeah. Golden Corral? Diego worked at Heart Song with Hollywood Resorts, Food City, Synchronized Logistics, and you told me that all the places, your favorite was Food City, right? Yeah, Food City, because you like cleaning and organizing things. And Diego graduates this year. Some things that he learned this year was how to be prompt, time management, showing up on time, and overcoming new obstacles. Some things he'd like to tell kids coming into the work-based learning program is he really enjoyed experiencing new things and new job sites. Thank you, Diego.
Thank you, Diego. Miss Sally Hancock.
Tell me about yourself.
Hi, I'm Zoe. This is the first year, my first year in the work-based learning program.
How old are you?
17.
What are some of the job sites you worked at this year?
In-N-Out Pizza and Carmen.
Original Footwear,
The Original Footwear, yeah.
Sunshine Laundry.
Sun Laundry.
Okay. Of those sites, which one is your favorite?
Carm.
Why is Carm your favorite?
Because you get a care tickets and you get done real fast, and then when you're done you get to talk to your coworkers.
Okay. What are some of your accomplishments this year?
Learning how to get good at working real fast and getting a little faster at things. Like I'm dependent on my own a little more.
Good. What are some things that you've learned this year?
I learned how to write neatly and I learned how to paint neatly.
Okay. What would you like to tell future students about the work-based learning program?
I would like to tell them to take care of the people that you got around you because they always have your back.
All right. If you could give a shout out to someone, who would you give it out to?
Miss Reagan.
Miss Reagan.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because she is a kind person and
Brian Ramirez.
What's your name? Brian Ramirez. How old are you, Brian? 17 years old. What all places did you work this year? I know you worked at Original Footwear, Pink Pig, Footwear, yeah. Sunshine Laundry, In-N-Out Pizza, and Papa John's, that's right, and Pink Pig. What was your favorite of all those places? You like Pink Pig? You went there with Miss Mayer? Yeah. And Hudson, of course, and Reed. What's something that you've learned this year? How to fold pizza boxes, yeah, and how to be on time, yeah. Yeah, organizing shoes, a lot of organizational skills, that's right. Brian, you graduated this year, right? Yeah, you walk across the stage, but you're gonna come back and spend some more time with us, that's right. Yeah, all right, thank you, Brian.
Thank you, Brian. So Brian is one of the more popular kids in the class, okay? Just his personality, I mean, it's infectious, okay? And so we have this event called Fishing at the Fountain. It was our 4th annual Fishing at the Fountain, and we was fortunate, you know, we're lucky enough to be able to do this event every year. The weather was pretty good, held out for us. But this particular video went viral. And I just wanted some of the stats that happened with this video. 3.6 million plus views, 56,000 plus likes, 1,000 shares, and 640 plus comments. And also, which is good for our program, is we added 2,000 plus followers. Okay, so that's a big deal for us, okay? Because we're trying to put the word out of what we do. And if you want to know really what we do, you can go to Morristown East High School WBL, our Facebook page, and we're always updating it, showing the job sites, our educational field trips, what's going on in class, and it's a pretty informative Facebook site. So we would love for you to become a follower, come, you know, check it out and become a follower. We'd love it, okay? So our next interviewee, yes. So he's what you call an influencer, okay? I'm a little old to know what that is, but that's what they tell me he is. He's an influencer, okay? Our next student is Keely Stoyle. Miss Keely Stoyle. What's your name?
Keely Stoyle,
How old are you?
18,
How many years have you been in the program?
1.
Can you tell me some of the job sites you've been to?
I did sunshine laundry, footwear, and out pizza.
Pink Pig?
Pink
That's
pig.
another one, yeah. What was your favorite job site?
Sunshine laundry.
And why did you like Sunshine Laundry so much?
Because I like to wipe the
Machines down, yeah. What was some of your accomplishments this year?
I just like,
You got better at math, didn't you?
yeah,
Yeah, you worked hard at that. Is there some things you learned this year?
yeah.
Well, tell me some.
I did, footwear.
Well, you did footwear, and you learned how to fold clothes a little bit. What about stacking ornaments to Pink Pig? You did a good job at that?
Yeah.
Yeah? So tell me some stuff that you enjoy about being in this class.
I just be with Dailies, I just hang out with
You
her.
like hanging out with friends, don't you? That's
Yeah, with
fun.
Daily.
You get to go to job sites with her and stuff. That's gotta be awesome. Hey, is there somebody you want to give a shout out to?
Miss Menace.
Miss Mason, why?
Cause she's helping.
She's helping. She's helped you a lot this year, ain't she?
Yeah.
And can you tell me why you're thankful for being in this class?
I like to, cause she's helping me, cause
Yeah. Do you like going to the job sites and you have fun because you're with your friends? Is that correct?
yes,
Keely, thank you very much.
you're welcome.
Thank you, Keely. Miss Kaylee Sluss.
Can you tell me about yourself?
My name's Haley Smith. I'm 18 years. I've been in the program for 2 years.
What are some of the job sites you've worked at this year?
Carm, Rita City, Fish City, Western Landon,
Okay. Of those job sites, which one is your favorite?
Carm,
Why do you like Carm the best?
because it's a lot funner.
Okay. What are some things you've learned this year?
Be nice.
Okay. When you leave the program, what would you like to do?
Get a job.
Where would you like to work?
Fish City.
Okay. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Kaylee. Mr. Jacob Rosenbaum.
Can you tell me about yourself?
My name's Jacob Rosenbaum. I am 20 years old.
How many years have you been in the program?
3.
What are some of the job sites you've worked at this school year?
Russellville, Hawthorne, Fairview, Hillcrest, and Dartmouth.
Okay. Of those sites, which one is your favorite?
Russellville.
Why is that?
So I can help the kids.
Okay. What are some of your accomplishments this year?
Get me a job and my permit.
Yes. All right. What are some things that you've learned this year?
Learn different job and stuff.
All right. What would you like to tell future work-based learning students?
It's a good work-based learning program and stuff.
Okay. If you could give a shout out to anybody, who would you give it out to?
Miss
And why?
Madison, because they helped me try to get my permit and my job.
All right. After exiting the program, what do you plan to do?
Work and get a job.
All right. Thank you, Jacob.
Thank you. Mr. Jonathan Rodriguez.
Hello, what is your name?
John Rodriguez.
And how old are you?
21.
How many years have you been in the
5.
WBL program? 5 years?
Yes.
Can you tell me some of the job sites you got to go this year?
And yes, I went to Big Pig, Hartsong, Montalente, and Food City.
Oh yeah, which one do you like the best?
Food City.
And Food City is where you're employed at currently, ain't it?
Correct.
25 hours a week. Tell me some things you do at Food City.
And in Food City, I went to, what I did at Food City was push up some parts and put them back.
Yes, yes. Did they, after you take out the trash or clean up anywhere?
Yes.
They do that as well.
Yes.
You got a lot of responsibilities at Food City. So, Heart Song is another place you worked. Could you tell me some things you did at Heart Song?
And I set up, tables and help them for put some things.
Yeah, yeah. So, is there somebody you'd like to give a shout out to?
I shout out to Miss Maynard.
Yeah, Miss Maynard. She's been with you your whole educational career, hasn't she?
Yes.
Yes. Can you tell me something nice about Miss Maynard?
I'm gonna say Miss Maynard, she's my teacher since I was still a boy. Like during the interview time, that's why I met April, me, Matthew Mace, and also Alex.
Oh, okay, some friends, all right.
Yes.
So, is there one thing that you can tell me about the WBL class that you like?
Friends.
Friends, yes. You made a lot of friends here, and I know a lot of people like you,
Like,
okay?
how was
Yes, and I know a lot of people like you, Jonathan, and thank you very much.
you welcome?
Thank you, Jonathan. Miss Lacey Gray.
accomplishments this year?
Sewing and helping other people.
Good. What are some things that you've learned this school year?
Being patient with people.
Okay. If you could tell the future work-based learning students something, what would you tell them?
Be yourself, don't let other people get in the way.
Okay. And if you could give a shout out to somebody, who would you give it out to and why?
His name's Smith because she has a good attitude.
Oh, goodness, okay. After exiting the program, what do you plan to do?
Happy job.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Lacey. Mrs. Ashley Gray.
Can you tell me your name?
Ashley Gray,
How old are you?
19,
How many years have you been in the program?
4,
Can you tell me some of the job sites that you've been on this year?
Regency, Original Footwear, Go to Corral, and Food City.
Which one do you like the best?
Regency,
Why is that?
because I like to help the other people in memory care.
Okay, so what's some of the accomplishments you made this year?
I bought my phone and a car.
Oh, boy, that's a big accomplishment right there. What would you like to tell kids about who's going to be in the WBL program in the future?
That they can trust the teachers and open up to the peer tutors and the kids that are in the classroom that they
Yeah,
trust.
that's what you're referring for, the support group, yes. If there's somebody you can give a shout out to, who would you like to do that?
Reagan,
Why is that?
because she's helped me through rough times and she's been there for me when I needed somebody to talk to.
Oh, okay. Well, can you tell me why that you appreciate the opportunity that you got in the WBL?
It's helped me grow and accomplish things that I didn't know I could do.
Okay. Well, Ashley Gray, I appreciate it. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Ashley. Our next student is Mr. Terry Collins. I hate that he's not here, but the good thing about it is that he's working. And he's got a job that he loves at Morristown East Cafe, and I know that people up there are so proud of him, and I know we are as a staff so proud of him and the job he's done, and we can listen to his interview.
What is your name?
Terry,
How old are you?
17,
How many years have you been in the work-based learning program?
2,
Okay. What are some of the job sites you've worked at this year?
cafeteria,
Okay. And what do you enjoy about that?
get the money.
All right. What are some of your accomplishments this year?
I've got my permit.
Very good. What are some things that you've learned this year?
Good. I got a good job.
Okay. What would you like to tell future students about the work-based learning program?
Well, it's fun, and it keeps your mind right, health stuff.
Okay, good. If you could give a shout out to anyone, who would you give it out to and why?
Learn.
Why's
Good
that?
teacher.
All right, thank you. After exiting the program, what do you plan to do?
Work in the cafeteria.
All right, thank you, Terry.
And thank you, Terry. Mr. Jesus Sarsola.
Hey, what's your name?
My name is Jesus Marsola.
How old are you?
I'm 19 years old,
How many years have you been in the program?
3 years.
And can you tell me some of the job sites you went to?
I went to Monday or Thursday,
Yeah, and you went to Go Corral.
going around.
What's some other ones?
I went to Hartson,
Uh-huh.
went to Specialty, Riding High.
Yes.
I went to Lake Container,
Yes, you went to all of them. What was your favorite job site?
going around.
And why did you like Go Corral for?
A big plates or cups.
Yeah, you take the dirty dishes and you get them out off the table so the customer had more room and for the next customers just come in. So tell me more about Hartsong. How you enjoyed that workplace? Tell me what you did over there.
I vacuum the floor, I fix the beds, I fold the towels, I take the dirty blankets or pillows, and I clean the bathroom, I clean the sink.
Boy, you had a lot responsibilities over, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there somebody you want to give a shout out to in this class?
Miss Manus,
Yeah, what's she done for you?
I did the time sheets.
Yes, she had time sheets for you. Miss Maynard had, some bell ringers in the morning. Just keep you, thinking a lot there. Can you tell me something you really enjoy about this class?
We finally makes money to get a job.
Yes, and that in the end, that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
We get to take some field trips, have a good time, be with
Yeah.
friends, okay? So, Jesus, I really appreciate it. Thank you a lot.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jesus. Mr. Marco Bird.
Can you tell me about yourself?
My name is Michael Bird,
How old are you?
19 years old,
How many years have you been in the program?
over 3 years.
What are some of the job sites you worked at this year?
Orsa Landing, Artsong, Food City, and Gold Crab.
Of those job sites, which one is your favorite?
Food City,
Why is it your favorite?
because I like to pack groceries and help other people.
Okay, what are some of your accomplishments this year?
That I learned how to ready for get a job.
Good. And didn't you just get hired in?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Where?
At Food City.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
What would you like to tell future students about the work-based learning program?
This class helps other students to ready to get this class helps students at different job sites.
Very good. If you could give a shout out to anyone, who would you give it out to and why?
Miss Maynard,
Why is that?
because she was helping me try to get this job in Food City.
Alright. After exiting the program, what do you plan to do?
Get a job.
Okay. Thank you, Marco.
Thank you, Marco. Miss Bree Antrican.
Hi, can you tell me your name?
My name is Brianna Antrican.
How old are you?
I'm 21 years old.
How many years have you been in the work-based learning program?
I'm in the work-based learning program for 1 year.
What are some of the job sites that you worked at this school year?
I worked at Dollywood, Regency Retirement, Food City.
Of those job sites, what is your favorite?
I like Dollywood.
Why do you love Dollywood?
I like being able to communicate with the customers and being able to help them out when they ask questions in the store.
Okay. What are some of your accomplishments this year?
I got a summer job over at Dollywood, and I worked in the school's cafeteria.
Very good. What are some of the things that you've learned this school year?
I've learned how to self-advocacy for myself, and I've learned how to be independent.
Good. What would you like to tell future students about the work-based learning program?
The work-based learning program helps you find jobs when you're looking for one.
Okay. If you could give a shout out, who would you give it out to and why?
I want to give a shout out to Miss Helton because she helped me find a job over at Dollywood, and she helped me told me to go to the job fair.
Okay. After exiting the program, what would you like to do?
I would like to try to get my jobber's permit, and I like to live on my own, and I like to learn how to be independent.
Okay, good. Are you thankful for being in the work-based learning program?
I am,
And why are you thankful for that?
because I like being with my friends and being able to have success for myself.
Thank you, Bree.
Thank you, Bree. And our last student, Mr. Alex Hernandez.
Can you tell me about yourself?
I'm Alex Hernandez. I'm 18 years old, and I've been in the program for 2 years.
What are some of the job sites you've worked at this year?
I work classroom, food city, and in-house pizza.
Of those sites, which one's your favorite and why?
In-house pizza, because I like it and it's fun, and they give me all pizzas.
What are some of your accomplishments this year?
that I got a good grade and I have a driver's permit.
Good. What are some things that you've learned this year?
I learned to paint. I learned to bag some bags, food city bags, and fold boxes.
Good. What would you like to tell future work-based learning students about the program?
That I enjoyed it and it's a good experience.
If you could give a shout out to someone, who would you give it out to and why?
Miss Madison and Miss Menace. Because they're nice, they're being helpful, and then they're being as a group of Dollywood.
Okay. After exiting the program, what would you like to do?
I'd like to go to Walter State Community College.
Okay. Are you thankful for the opportunity to be in this program?
Yes.
Why is that? You made new friends?
Yes, I made new friends.
All right. Thank you, Alex.
Thank you, Alex. Can I have Louis Starnes, Jacob Rosenbaum, Jonathan Rodriguez, Lacey Gray, Ashley Gray, Terry Collins is not here, Marco Bird, and Bree Ashkin to come out to the stage, please. While they're coming out to the stage, a big shout out, because you know how nerve-wracking that has to be standing right there. So I just want to say to the guys that y'all are great back there. And they look good too. I mean, just outstanding today. Yes, yes. So we want to give a shout out to people who have gained employment recently. And this is, how you get independence. You've heard the word independence from 2 or 3 of the student interviews. And they come to class every day to work on their skills to become as independent as they possibly can. And it's a testament to them, it's a testament to these guys that I'm about ready to do a shout out to, and the other students who are out there, trying to gain the skills to be able to get opportunities like these kids got. So first, Food City. We've got Marco Bird and Jonathan Rodriguez. And you can step forward, yeah, step forward, yeah. Oh yeah, be proud, yeah. Hey, I think Jonathan has been hired at Food City since probably around Christmas time, 25 hours a week, steady. Marco recently got hired last week. He came in, his first day of work, he came in, I always sit with him in the morning cafeteria, and he's dragging, he's dragging. Oh my gosh, work was so hard, and Tony, that's part of the adult world, and I said, you just gotta get tough, buddy. And he said, I know. But he's getting more used to it every day, ain't you, Marco? And I'm so proud of them guys. Thank you. I talked about Terry recently. Terry has been employed, I guess, maybe before Christmas or something, up in Marshtown East Cafeteria. I know he's doing a great job. Ashley Gray recently got a job. Ashley, yes, step forward. Ashley recently got a job at Marshtown Landing. Great job, partner. I think it's going to be a good relationship down there. And I believe she's working 20, 25, 30 hours a week. She started probably a couple weeks ago. And we had to actually get her off today, so she was able to attend here. But Ashley does a great job, and I know she's going to be a really good employee for them. All right, thank you, Ashley. Jacob Rosenbaum, his work site jobs were Fireview, Hillcrest, and Russellville in the custodial departments. And they thought that he did such a good job that they said, okay, Jacob, we got to get you in here somewhere or another, okay? So recently he started getting a sub for custodians. And I think week before last, he went up to Russellville. Miss Carla couldn't be there. And Jacob went on a day where they had field day. Well, it's been raining a lot, so field day went inside. So Jacob got to have to clean all the muddy stuff going in and out of the school. And I know that they appreciated his hard work that day, because I know that he had a tough assignment for the day. So Jacob, thank you. And what we think is going to be a great partner is Dollywood. Great work environment, some good wages over there, and I think this is going to be real good for us. We started over We went over to an educational field trip back in the spring, and we started in the fall at Heart Song Resorts. You heard that. But these three right here are going to be employed at Dollywood this summer. Lewis Starnes, you can step forward. Brianna can step forward, and Lacey can step forward. Lewis has already started. He's working in the sweet shop. Is that correct, Lewis? The sweet shop's what it's called. And like he said in his interview, he's doing the caramel apples. So he's doing a great job. He loves Dollywood. I mean, loves it, loves the trains, and the leather shop. He'd like to work there in the future, and I think he's going to get an opportunity. He's too good of a employee not to be able to get the opportunity. Lacey and Bree are going to start during the summer. I think one of you may be in the culinary area, and one of you are going to be in the country fire. So if you got kids and you see Lacey, run up to her and knock her down, give her a big hug, okay? So yeah, I see you at the thing, okay? Tell me where the bumper cars are at, okay? All right, so again, it's all about independence. You heard the thing, you heard the interviews talking about independence, and these guys are role models for other students in the future that we may have. So guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I believe now we're just going to show some slides with some music until we get ready for the next speaker, Ms. Mace.
right, if we can have all the graduates come out, please. We have a very large group this year walking the stage. We have 11 total. Terry is working in the cafeteria, as Coach Romer has already mentioned. But we just want to recognize these students. The picture on the screen, they have their yard sign, compliments of Young Life. So as I call your name, if you will wave or step forward, please. Kaylee Sluss, Keely Stoll, Zaylee Hancock, Jocelyn Barton, Cameron Davis, Diego Galejos, Alex Hernandez, Brian Ramirez, Bryson Turner, and April Young. We are very proud of these students. Thank you so much. So although they do graduate, they have the option of returning until age 22, so we hope to see all of those back. Okay, so next we have our support staff. There's no way we could do what we do day in, day out without the help of our support staff. So we have 5 assistants in our classroom. Our bus driver, he's not able to make it, he's on a run right now. But we'll go ahead and recognize our assistants. Amanda Clayton. If you don't care, just step out for a second. Amanda takes care of Mo East merch. So she manages that from top to bottom with the help of the students, inventory, merchandising, marketing, keeping us in line, knowing everything there is about the store, ordering. There's a whole lot that goes on behind the scenes that you may not even think about if you're just passing through, but she does a lot for the store. And we just want to thank Amanda for taking care of that. The proceeds raised in the store, as you can see, the students are able to do some things throughout the year because up until this year, they were working as volunteer workers and they didn't get paid. So this was the only way that we're able to raise a little bit of money to give back to the students. They have uniforms that they wear each day, a certain color, and we're very appreciative of Amanda taking on the responsibility of Mo East merch. Thank you, Amanda. Next up is Suzanne Neesmith. Suzanne has been with us, I think, 3 years in our program, but she's been at the school for many years. She is the leader in our project-based learning part of the program. So what we do here, we research ideas with the help of students, peer tutors, other adults to find out what is something that we could make with some raw materials that we have donated to us or very inexpensive. And so we take a look to see what could we find that would be appealing. It may be Christmas time, Easter, Mother's Day, whatever the project may be. She has some great ideas to bounce around, and as you can see in the pictures, we've got little bird feeders, signs that we hang up. We've made tons of wreaths, and we have one student in particular who does a lot of our artwork. So there is a sign hanging right here, "We Are the World." Louis Starnes is our artist in the classroom. Top notch. He has painted so many images. Miss Neesmith could pull up something on the iPad and said, "Hey Louis, do you care to copy this for me?" And then he could mimic that in no time. Like, I would have to trace, and there's no way I could do it. But he's amazing at what he does, and Miss Neesmith is his encouragement. So thank you. Next up is Frances Maynard. Miss Maynard has been with us, I think, about 3 years in the program, but she's been at our school longer than that, filling in other roles as well. Miss Maynard wears multiple hats. She's a retired SPED teacher, and I learn from her every day. I try to pick her brain when I can. We have lots of conversations, and she's always a huge help. She works above and beyond the call of duty, as well as the other assistants go home. Although they clock in and clock out, the work is not finished. They put in the extra time, I can assure you that, and she is one of them. She has helped several of our students do what it takes to get the job. So whenever the employer is interested in a student, or if we think this person is ready for employment, we will seek out to them and say, hey, what do you think about hiring this person? And then whatever it is that needs to be done, we get it done. So thank you, Ms. Maynard, for all that you do. Next up is Brent Rutherford. This is Brent's first year with us in the program, and right now he's back there on the sound booth or in that area. He's helping with the slideshow, so he's making sure we're on the right page. He does that a lot. So Coach Rutherford is one of our job site coaches. He helps with getting the kids to and from. He has a way about himself as far as building relationships with students, job site partners, other stakeholders. He's really good with that. We have one student in particular who may not say a word to anybody, but yet whenever he's with Coach Brent, whether it's outside or on the bus or whatever, he just yaps away. He will talk. Thank you, Coach Brent. Next up is Telford Reimer. Telford is one of our job site coaches as well. Coach Reimer takes care of all things technology related in our classroom. He helps, he put the slideshow together, the presentation. We can just throw out ideas and he'll say, we've got this much time to do it. And I say, yeah, we do. He's like, okay, we can do it. So he's always a team player. He brings his coaching, he helps coach basketball, so he brings those skills into the classroom. He does an amazing job building relationships, working with the students, listening to them in the morning. He is the person that they see first in the cafeteria, and he helps with afternoon dismissal and one of the last ones that they see, as most of them do leave. So he does an amazing job for our program, and we are very appreciative of Coach Reimer. Next up is Mike Shoemaker. Mike is our bus driver. He's been driving us for as long as I've been here. This is just my 8th year, but he is always so flexible. He wears a smile on his face. Our students love Mike, and he does a great job of getting us to and from where we need to be in a safely manner, and so we really appreciate him. He's not here today. He's running a route somewhere else. So thank you to Mr. Mike. Okay, so now if I could have Lewis and Jonathan, if you two could come out. Lewis and Jonathan have written something themselves, so these are their words, and they have something that they would like to share. Lewis and Jonathan both are aging out of our program. As I had mentioned just a few minutes ago, they can stay until 22, and these two have done that. And we're so glad that they have, because they have been such assets to the program, and they will certainly be missed. But we'll have Lewis, if you would go first and share what you would like to say, and then whenever he finishes, Jonathan, you can step in.
My name is Lewis Barnes, and I just wanted to say that I was about to share it with you all, so I'm going to tell you all about what work-based learning means to me. During work-based learning, I visited Lake Container, Ryan High, Pink Pig Pottery Studio, Synchronized Services, Project-Based Learning, Dollywood Growth Center, and the Country Club. I had an opportunity to take a driver's test, ride in the lightweight transit, and get OSHA certification, and open a bank account at TVA, and make all the crafts for the school store. My favorite place to work was Food City in Dollywood. I would be appreciated for Ms. Mays, Coach Telford, Ms. Maynard, Ms. Amanda, Ms. Neesmith, Mr. Mike, the bus driver, Ms. Amy, Ms. Summer, Ethley, and Ms. Mills for helping me learn job skills, interview skills, and organize skills so that I could get a job. Now I have to work at a sweet shop at Dollywood. I have ridden those roller coasters and a train since I was a kid. I never thought I would get to work at my favorite place. So I'm very happy that I get to do at Dollywood is making caramel apples, and I hope I get to work at the letter shop soon. I'm grateful for work-based learning because I gotta try out job skills and see what my talents are. Thank you to everyone for helping me getting a job that I love at Dollywood. Also, I like to see, and if I wanted to sell my artwork with my mom, I should sell my artwork with my mom. Thank you, Ms. Rouse, Ms. Stewarts, Ms. Deb, Ms. Neesmith, and Ms. Maynard for helping me with my paintings. I really enjoyed having with my young life that all the teachers that there. I just really enjoyed having fun with young life and all the teachers. I will miss my friends here at the classroom and the lunch ladies and the Knights of Columbus parties that they gave us. I'm very helpful and thankful for everything Morristown East High School did for me. So that's all I really had to say, that I would like to thank you all for helping me, that I was being independent. So I love you guys.
Thank you, Lewis. Thank you. Jonathan?
When I was here in 2019, my first year of high school, I met incredible teachers and students. I had a wonderful time learning from Mrs. Braden and Ms. Summers. In math and science, I've experienced various job sites that have taught me a couple of lessons like specialty, Papa John's, and in a pizza registry, a Fairview Cafe, and original footwear. Then each moment with my friends and teachers, only principal has been a highlight of my life. As I prepare to move on, I will deeply miss everyone. I want to acknowledge those who stood by my side. Reagan, Coach Reimer, Mrs. Amanda, and Mrs. Neesmith and Hudson. It's hard to say goodbyes, especially to Mr. Green. My principal, my journey began at Meadowview, and I will cherish the love and support I received from all of you. And also, I work at Food City too, and I always be grateful to Miss Maynard when she helped me to work at Food City and during December, and also hopefully you guys have a good time.
Thank you, Jonathan.
This time everyone should be in third period and first lunch. Again, everyone should be
Okay,
in
you
third
can sign
period.
up. As we're getting ready for our last piece to share with you, I'd love to share something about our program. So as I had mentioned before, up until this year, it's been volunteer work. So I was contacted last semester from a parent who does an amazing job with her son about a paid work program where our students would be able to earn $10 an hour, 300 hours, which would include the duration of the time that they are in the base learning program. So because of that, Ms. Alice Starnes has tapped into this special grant where our students complete timesheets each day, and they fill out a little job description of what they've done for the day, so they're just documenting, journaling what they do, and they turn in those timesheets to me, and I submit those every other week. And then I turn them in, and the students get money in the bank. And so this year it's been extra special because of that grant, that opportunity. So thank you, Ms. Starnes, for being able to have our students be a part of that.
There comes a time when we heed a certain call, when the world must come together as one. There are people dying. Oh, it's time to lend a hand to life, the greatest gift of all. We can go on, returning day by day, that someone somewhere will soon get the change. We are a part of God's great family, and the truth, you know, love is all we need. We are the world, we are the children, we are the ones who make a better day, so let's start giving.
There's no choice we given. There's something in our lives. It's true, my brother, it's just you and me.
Oh, send in your heart, so they know that someone cares, and their lives will be stronger and free. There's God is strong eyes, I heard it's gone bread, and so we all must live a happy life. We are the world, we are the children, we are the ones who make it right, so let's start giving. Oh, the truth will make it. We're saving our own lives, and then we'll make a better day, just you and me. We turn out and see no other. With the jubilee, there's no living in at all. Stand together as one. We are the children. We are the ones who make a brighter day. So let's start giving. We're saving our own lives. Better days, just you and me. We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones who make a brighter day. So let's start giving. There's a choice we're making. We're saving our own lives. It's true, you make a better day. Just you and me. We are the children. We are the ones who make a better day.
Did you just love that? Was that not the greatest? You all did an amazing job. Thank you to all the students, all the parents, the support staff that's here from central office, board, in our building helping out. Thank you so much for each of the roles, the job site partners, those of you who were able to come. Thank you, thank you. On the administration, thank you for participating. Everyone, thank you, I just can't thank you enough for Ms. Summers and Ms. Long's molding the students to transition into the work-based learning program. It's a total team effort, and we just want to say thanks. Mr. Lowry, thank you for bringing in the choir members down here, and students, you all did an amazing job. Thank you. For the parents, thank you for being here to support us and for trusting us with your students. We absolutely love them, and we appreciate that. Your presence is the present. Would you like to hear just a little bit more of it? Yes? Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead. Just a little bit more.
We are the world, we are the children, we are the ones who make a brighter day, so let's start giving. There's a choice we're making, we're saving our lives, it's true, make a better day, just you and me. Yeah, we are the world, we are the children, yes sir. We are the ones who make a better day, so let's start giving. There's a choice we're making, we're saving our lives. It's true, make a better day, just you and me. World, we are the children. We are the ones who make a better day, so let's start giving. There's a choice we're making, we're saving our lives. It's true, we make a better day, just you and me.
Great job. If you would hang tight, I want to snap a picture of everybody up here. Thank you. Wonderful job. Thank you all so much. Thank you.